I've just been speaking for the past 5 minutes and I haven't been recording, which is, oh my gosh. So I was sat here for 5 or 10 minutes before that, not knowing if I was going to even record right now or not, because I'm here too late. So the sun is going down. I think I should have enough sunlight. I think I'll be fine just to film this. And there was a group of kids over there, like teenagers, sort of laughing and shouting and listening to music. Faye is super dirty. I've got this like brand new like blanket towel thing, and she was like trying to stand on it and get dirty. And obviously then I've just, even when I decided to actually record, it didn't even record. So everything was going wrong. However, Faye is now being calm. The kids are still there, but they're quiet. I'm filming and I've realized I probably do have enough light. So one of the things that I was first talking about when I started recording the first time was not knowing how to handle things when things don't go my way, like how I planned. And it's very interesting that that is what I said, but I didn't actually document that. And now that everything sort of went wrong, and now I've like been with all of that, and I allowed it to be, because even though everything went wrong and I didn't want to be here and I didn't want to film, I did actually film. I obviously didn't press record, but like I intended to. And now everything's fine. Faye is sat down by herself. These people, children, teenagers, are quiet and everything is fine, and I feel more grounded. So that almost just feels like a reminder that if things don't go your way, like it's okay. Like if there's a barrier that you didn't realize was there, it might even just go away on its own. Or it might just, that barrier might not actually affect you negatively in the way you thought it was going to. So I'm going to share that because that's a huge thing. But what I also started talking about the last time I recorded was about power. So last year, at the end of last year, during the winter solstice, I did a ritual where I wrote down 12 like affirmations for the year for 2026. And each day for 12 days, I burnt one of them like anonymously. Like I didn't look which one it was. There's hair on me. I didn't look which one it was. I burnt one for 12 days and then I had one remaining on the final day. I revealed it, and my one for 2026 was I am powerful. And I have that on my board, so I can refer to it quite a lot. Like I don't live by it. I don't have it in the forefront of my mind all the time, but I do refer to it quite a lot. And I think that a lot of us, probably myself included, think of power as this level of like authority or like power over other people. Think people with a lot of money, think people in a position of power, like I don't know, president, prime minister, king, queen, CEO, boss, even like somebody who's like in charge of the military, or somebody who's like high up in the police or something like that. Like these are all like positions of power. And I think that because they're named, positions of power, I think that that is a lot of how people see power to be, or what we think power is. But after I got this affirmation, it's something that I've worked with quite a lot and I've come back to, like I said, a lot of times. And I'm really starting to understand that power is the ability to make something out of nothing or to destroy something, right? And I haven't really explored the destroy something part yet. And I don't necessarily mean destroy in like a bad way. It just means ending something, right? Like it's powerful to make a decision. Let's just say, it's just the first example that's popped into my head. If you're in a job and that job is abusive in whatever way, like let's just say like you're being bullied at work. It's like an example from somebody I know, so it's just what I can think of. And you say, I'm not taking this anymore. I'm not working here anymore. And you quit and you go and find something else. That's powerful, right? To say, no, I'm done. I'm not having this anymore. I'm stopping this. Like that's a powerful thing that you can do. You have the power to do that. So yeah, when I say destroy, I don't mean, take something good and make it not exist anymore. I mean, destroy something. Take something and make it not exist, or take something that doesn't exist and make it exist. That is power. And people who are in a position of power, usually, I'm going to take money out of this for 1 second, and so I'm not talking about people with money, but I'm talking about people in a position of power. Most of the time, they have the power to make other people do things for them, right? That's usually what being in a position of power is you have power over other people. You have power to tell people, no, don't do this, or you need to go and do this. Whereas our own power isn't about that. You don't actually need to have power over any other human being to still be connected to your own power. And by the way, I'm coming at this not from somebody who is an expert at this and who is like fully in charge of her own power. I'm not. It is very much a journey that I'm on. It is very connected to my journey with money and finance, because money is a powerful tool. I will never say like money is everything. Money is a tool, right? There are many tools that we can have, and money can be an extremely powerful one, right? So having money gives you a lot of power, because if you have money, you can invest in something. I don't just mean like investments. I mean like you can invest in something. You could, let's just say, buy an educational course for yourself, and you can then create knowledge within yourself by doing that. That's just one example. I'm not sure if it's the best example. You can bring something into your life that wasn't there before by buying something, let's just say, or by renting a place, fixing up a van in my life. You can use money as a very powerful tool. So it is extremely relevant to my journey with money. It's not the only thing. Like, I don't think that money is the only powerful thing. Powerful can be, for example, making something with your hands, right? Like this. I think I showed these before. I crocheted this. This is, actually I can't see, hold on, let me bump. So I crocheted this. This is mosaic crochet. I actually did a video about this, one of creating this and some other items, if you want to go and check it out. It's a bit of an older video. And it looks flat now, but it's a tube and it's to hold my tripod, which my camera is on right now. So it has a little lid and a button, so it stays nice and closed, has a strap, so I wear it crossbody over me, so it's nice and secure. I built it, I created it to match my measurements and what I needed, and to match the length and the dimensions of my tripod. And I created this out of nothing, right? This also wasn't even what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? A pattern or a template. I literally just designed this myself from nothing, made it myself from nothing. That's powerful, right? And I also use this a lot of the time. I actually have quite a few items that I have made that I didn't just make and then, oh, that's fun. I made them and I use them regularly. I have this tripod holder. I also have a big bag, which I think I've showed on here before. And I have a little phone bag that just holds my phone. If I just want to go out, nip quickly, I can put my phone and something else in it. Oh, there's a bird behind me. Faye, leave the bird. It's okay. And okay. Shh. Faye, it's okay. Leave. Look at me. Leave. Good girlie. Enough. Leave. She might bark at that again. And when I use these items, good girl, when I use these items, sometimes I use them without thinking about it. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I made this. And that's so cool. I made this. This was a ball of yarn and I turned it into a useful object that I actually get use from. And that's powerful. And I'm not saying that's the only powerful thing, but I'm trying to use that as an example that power is making something out of nothing. And I don't just mean making something physical. Like I said, I use an example of education. You have the power to make whatever you can. It doesn't mean you have the power to make anything, because you might not have the resources right now, for example, to make something. You might not have the resources right now to buy something. For example, I've just used those stories I have of making the items that I made. Right now, I can't afford to buy any more yarn, right? So I can't make any more of those items until I have money to buy the yarn to make them. So right now, I am not in the position where I have the power to make more crochet items. I do, however, have materials for the bracelets that I've been making. I use embroidery thread and I sort of do knots with them. They're what you probably know as friendship bracelets. I have a lot of that material that I've gathered over the years, and I am in the process of turning those into bracelets. So I've taken what I have and I'm trying to make something out of it. So as much as I would love to keep making crochet items, and I will when I have the means to, when I have the resources to be able to do that, I will. But I need to get those resources and I need to use the power that I have to create those resources. And to do that, I can, for example, create these bracelets and sell them and turn that into resources, turn that into money so that I can get more things, etc., etc. I hope this like picture I'm building is making sense to you. Nope. Go lie down. You dirty, dirty little monkey. Go lie down. Good girl. So I'm saying, like I said, I feel like I'm saying this as if I know what I'm doing. I don't. I'm still very much in practice. I just looked at the time and it was 1111. So that feels like a really good, like on my camera, not on the actual time. That feels like a good sign. I am not saying I'm an expert at this at all. I am very much the beginning of this journey of understanding my own power and understanding how I can bring something into the world. I also really want to implement this into my witchcraft. I've got a big hole in my skirt and I didn't realize that before. That's a shame. It's like a big slit. That's a shame. I don't know if that's meant to be there or not. I think it might be meant to be there. Never mind. Yeah, I'm trying to bring this in. I want to, I say trying, it's not something I'm currently actively doing. It's something I want to do, is to bring this journey into my witchcraft practice, because I have had moments in my life and in my practice where I have manifested things, where I think I talked about this before, where I have put something out there that I really, really, truly want, and I got it. I got it in a way I didn't know. I got it in a time frame that I didn't know was going to happen. I realize now that I wasn't specific enough. So I asked to be with my family, to be reunited with my little family, and to be living in a van together. And like I said, I am with my family and we are living in a van, but I have no money, me personally. My partner does, but I don't. I have no money and our van is broken and we have no means to fix it right now. So it's like I got what I wanted, but I wasn't really specific enough, or not, or I did get what I wanted, and now I have more that I need to ask for and figure out how to get. So that was just more of an example to say that there's other things as well where I have put something out there that I want, and I have created it out of nothing. I have manifested it, right? So there are some things that are, I'm going to say, magical, spiritual, and there are some things that are physical. So, my thing over here is manifesting, and my thing over here is creating my own bags, for example. And yeah, I'm really learning that I have the power to do these things. This feels uncomfortable for me to say because it is not an ingrained, deep belief yet. It's something that I'm working on. I have the power to create whatever I want within my means, but I still have the power because then I can build things up to create what I want. And I'm not doing that. And I haven't done that. I haven't done that in the past. I'm learning how to actually do that now. And it scares me because that feels like a huge responsibility to myself, not to anybody else, but to myself. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling uncomfortable talking about this part now. There's a blockage. I don't mean uncomfortable as in I need reassurance. I'm saying I'm vocalizing that I'm noticing a blockage in myself when I'm talking about this, because the idea of me making money, the idea of me having my own power is not something that I believe as in one of my core beliefs. It's something that I'm trying to believe. It's something that I'm trying to create within myself. Yeah. And I want to use this opportunity because I'm trying to get better at talking about my offers, to say that I do have some offers available. And this Sunday, the 30th of August, me and my sister Danielle have our next full moon circle that we're doing. It's live on Zoom, so you can join live, but you don't have to be near us physically. It's online, and it's just a space to connect with each other and to celebrate this full moon. We go through a meditation and we go through a ritual together, and it's very relaxed and it's very calm. And everyone always says, like, we always come out very nourished and very held, and it's a really beautiful space to be a part of. So if you are interested in being part of that, I will leave a link in the description so you can go and get your ticket for that. And I also have tarot readings available. So I actually did a tarot reading for myself yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I've been like really in a rut recently, like really stuck just the last few days. And I did a tarot reading, asked my question, and I got quite a clear answer. And it really brought me a lot of clarity and it wasn't even any new information. It was information that I already knew, but that I was like, going over and over in my head. And the reading just really helped me to go, no, like, remember, this is where you are at. This is what you wanted. This is what you're doing. Especially about like my path and my finances. So if you are in that same position, if you're like kind of feeling stuck, like if you're feeling like a bit stuck, a bit lost, a bit not sure where to go, that's kind of the perfect time to do a tarot reading, because it helps to give you a bit more clarity. You can come and ask a question. If you have a specific question that you would like to ask about, you can. If you just like feeling a bit off and you don't really know what it is that you want to talk about, you can just come in without a question. And I will ask the cards and they will give you the message that you need in that moment. And that link will also be in the description as well. So yeah, those are my two available offers right now. I'm making my bracelets, like I said, and they will be going on sale soon. But right now they aren't available yet. So if you're interested in those, you can follow me on my Instagram and keep up to date with like when those go available. Yes, how did I do? Am I good at talking about my offers yet or not? Maybe not so much. These people are trying to come past. So please subscribe if you like me and you want to see more from me. Please like this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.